necessary life skills, our character in ways that we would never realize it did. It allows us to become a team member in ways that the corporate world will very much demand out of every one of you as you grow. And most importantly, it gives you something to look back. Something to look back. You would look back at life and you would associate many happy memories with the game. And really, that's the reason why we started CricMax. Now I can elaborate it and kind of speak to it very nicely. At that time, it was just our, um, I would say it was born from frustration because wherever we started playing cricket, this is back in 2003, 2004, when we um, just finished our student life and we were trying to play cricket in a bit more of like more than just a recreational setup. We found tons and tons of issues. We found infrastructure to be lacking. We found issues with administration of the game. We found a lot of kind of, basic things that were very fundamentally missing, and which was okay for us to deal with. We were, larger part of our cricketing journey was behind us. Um, but it wasn't sitting well that for a sport which has been so enriching to all of us, that there wasn't the right infrastructure in place, right? And I think it is with that desire that Amar and Dipesh had started back in 2006, I would say 5-6 time frame, really, on their trips back from India to get an extra bag, buy the right bats, and open the trunk and start serving the team members who were frustrated that they had to travel all the way to Queens to get the right cricket gear, and they bring it here and two of their friends would be like, you paid too much, or oh, that bat just broke, So there were plenty of things to help the friends with, which is kind of where that desire started to say, okay, let us help our friends get the right cricket gears. What does it cost us? We're just going to pack an extra bag. Then that grew into, let us help our, uh, fellow cricketers who are playing in the same league. We were playing from Millennium Cricket League. And before we realized, the equipment side of CricMax was pretty much like from a back of the garage to a properly established company kind of a business. And while that was serving us well, we were excited, we were not satisfied, right? Because this vision was very active and it was growing very actively in all the minds. It was in 2010 when the group had decided that we want to bring an infrastructure like this to life. It took us good 4 years for it to come about, okay? And we certainly overestimated what we could have done in a year. But having seen this business and this growth over a decade, I now can be proudly telling you that we had grossly underestimated what we could accomplish in a decade, okay? So if there was one kind of, reminder that I would kind of share, which I guess right now it probably shows up in our life as a bit of, wisdom that life's experiences taught us. But as you guys who are parents, extremely invested in your kids' cricket, see them grow. We saw CricMax like that, as a baby that we saw growing, right? And we can tell you that it is easy enough to overestimate and feel disappointed when you don't accomplish your goals that you would have set as a partner to your kid in their growth. But if you let time go by, and if you would look back over a decade, you would probably be looking back and feeling very satisfied that you had grossly underestimated what you could have accomplished over a decade. We've seen amazing growth. We've seen amazing growth as an organization, but what we are more proud of is we've seen amazing growth in the life of the kids who have trusted us with their cricket, and we have built through the kids, obviously, amazing lifelong friends, and what I would call as equal partners in the parents that we have worked with, so many of them. So as we stand here in front of you and as we celebrate the talent, I would remind you that, you should have goals. You should have goals to, improve your performance, to elevate your game, to become a better human being and all of it. But give your goals a little bit of a life. And don't be too hard on yourself if this very year or the past year wasn't exactly the way you wanted it to be. If you stayed with the process, you'd be amazed at what the coming decade will do for you. And that's really our wish for all of you guys. Before I hand it over to Amar, I do want to take a quick moment to really recognize that, for a cricket to come this far in a country like United States, where, the closest proximity, the one that we would consider less distance, would be 30 minutes away, right? And those of you who are working, who are kind of leaving your job so that your kid can come on time to practice, those of you who are basically giving up your life all summer, which is the only life you have outdoors, so that your kid can play as many games as he can or she can. I feel like you guys have been an amazing veterans of the games. I think you would probably not give yourself enough credit for the impact that you've had. While you may be staying with your kids' journey, while you may be helping us here and there, or in a very significant way, every step that you've taken to stay with the sport has taken the sport 10 times forward than what you would realize. So, my message is that of gratitude, and really to tell you guys that thank you for choosing cricket. Thank you for allowing these wonderful human beings stay with this game. And we would really encourage you guys to continue to be the champion of this game and invite more and more of your friends, encourage more and more of your community members to give this game a chance. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, and it will take your kid's life in amazing ways, which may be cricket, maybe life, maybe everything in between, but you would just be thankful for it. So with that, again, a deep thank you, and deep thank you to every one of the CricMax team members who have been amazingly and tirelessly working to help us through this journey, and all the coaches and everybody as well. So if I can just request you guys to give a big round of applause to the coaching staff and the administrative staff. We had some amazing guests with us who have also, similar to us, been taking a lot of valuable time away from their life and their personal commitments to help cricket grow in a very meaningful way. So I'm going to invite my partner Amar to introduce these guys who we have invited as our guests, who we would like to honor them for as well. So.
Amazing, right? All came from his heart. He was just told this morning that you got to host this thing, and this is what it comes from his heart. This is what happens when 13 years of hard work behind the CricMax and cricket happens, right? But first of all, I want my Guruji to come here, please. Without him, nothing can be possible. So, head of CricMax coaching, sir, Ashok sir, please come here. Okay, so one more round of applause to all the parents, by the kids especially. Right? Because they have given, they have suffered to you, and also they are going to give next summer to you also. So please make sure that you always obey them and respect them. All right, so now my next thing is to introduce our chief guest over here, and I have my cheat sheet unlike Arpit because I need it. All right, so first of all I want to introduce Santosh Sama. He is our chief selector for Mid-Atlantic region, under 19, under 23, and the senior, right? So please, round of applause for him. Please come to the stage. He's the head coach of New York City Titans. He is also the USPL Corona team's coach. And I think the best of all, he was our Manhattan Yorkers player in 2023. Right? Next, I want to invite Sushant Konda. He is an ICC Level 1 coach, Karnataka under 19, under 21, under 25 represented for Karnataka, and he is the chief selector for under 13, 15, and Mid-Atlantic region. So please. Thank you very much. Alright, so next two guests who are our, our youth leagues, very, very important members. First, I will like to invite Sandeep Duman, who is the admin and logistics manager. He takes care of all the logistics on the ground, and a lot of hard work goes into scheduling the umpires and everyone, right? So thank you very much, Sandeep bhai. And next, last but not least, Abhishek Pandey, who is the president of NAYCA. Right? So it started with NAYCL, now it's NAYCA and is the president. So it's great that they are all over here. And thank you very much. And I would. So apparently, there might be some weight balancing over here because it's not a permanent stage. So, no, we are fine. My weight. I need to get out sooner. So we need NAYCA members, please, because they are going to share some important information for the upcoming tournament for the whole summer. So please, I would welcome both of you. Please stay in the. That's fine now. We are good enough over here, and I'm going to leave soon. All right. So I need you guys to give some information about the NAYCA upcoming tournament, and also encourage our kids, right? Because hey, it's going to be a long tournament.
Yeah, it's going to be a long season.
I think.
Hello. Yeah. It's going to be a long season, long and exciting season for each and every one of us, parents included. So we just had our first draft schedule that come out. So this year we are going to divide the season into two. Instead of having one long season, we are probably going to we're going to divide it into two seasons. First would be a summer season followed by a fall season. Our summer season would be focused mainly on our selection. So there are probably nine league games that will happen, and after those nine league games, there will be a selection for our pathway or zonal games, and from there we are going to select our regional team, and after that, towards end of July and August, we're going to start our fall league, which is just to create more opportunities for everyone else to participate. As he mentioned, this year there are 100 teams across under 11, under 13 and under 15, and if we include under 17 and under 19, we are going to have 117 teams, which is amazing. Last year I believe we have 75 teams, so from 75 to 117. 40% growth. Sandeep is better at math. I guess I'm not. But yeah, it's been amazing, and each and every one of it's all because of each and every one of you. There's a lot of new talent. I love all the little kids who came, who are probably starting their journey. I especially like that little boy over there. He was clapping for almost everyone. That's amazing. Sandeep, do you want to add something? All right. So there's going to be a lot more information coming soon. As you mentioned, there are going to be ground challenges and whatnot. So our board, we are a team of 6 people. So just 2 of us here, but Alok Bhai is also there. He's secretary. Ms. Urbala is the women's coordinator. Aditya Rampati, he's the treasurer, and Sriram, who is our USA Cricket Junior Pathway Coordinator. He helps us coordinate with US cricket. So all of us are kind of working very hard to create a lot more opportunities to help build infrastructure along with partnership from all the academies. One other thing that I want to just say, I know our name has been changing. It used to be EYCL, then we changed to NJYCL. But this year we changed it again, and there's a reason why we changed it. We call it North Atlantic Youth Cricket Association. So the first part, North Atlantic, represents is the region. It's the name given by USA Cricket to our region. So we are responsible of conducting games, youth games here in New Jersey, Philly, and Delaware area. So that's NAY. So North Atlantic Youth Cricket. And then association. Association is, we kind of move towards the name association because whatever has happened because of very close collaboration amongst all the different academies. CricMax has been here since the beginning, but there are other academies that have joined the league over the years. So all these academies work very closely together. They collaborate, which is very unique to our region, and we want to kind of keep that pattern going on. It is very unique to our region. These academies collaborate to create more opportunities, more infrastructure, more coaches, more events like this and whatnot. So kudos goes to all those academies. So we just wanted to recognize that. So that's why we changed the name as NAYCA. So hopefully this will be the last time. We are not going to change it again. But yeah, you want to say something?
It's an award ceremony. Last year, we gave away 651 awards, the annual award ceremony. This year, I think we are looking for giving out more than 1,000 awards. Because of the increased participation as well as
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And with that, we have, you know how people say, coach the coach? We have our students who are going to host this evening today for us, and they've been working really hard. So please give a round of applause to our really awesome host today. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. And look at that. Swag.
Hello everyone. I'm Adit Kappa. And I'm Adit Vermar. And before we get started, I think we want to bring our few U19 players onto the stage. They were supposed to come before us, but I think it's time that they give their 2 cents.
We're going to welcome Sid Kappa, Pranav Chettopalyam, and Arya Garg.
Okay, just for some context for those of you who might not be aware, these guys represented United States at the Under-19 World Cup last year. So please, one more round of applause. And we requested them to come here so that they can share some words from their experiences with you guys today.
Alright, so to start off, one of the questions we asked is, what were some of your childhood experiences with NJ Youth Cricket?
Yeah, I think it started with, for all of us, UICL. I think that was like the first league that most of us played when we were younger, and I think it gave us like a platform to kind of showcase our talent. And I think without UICL, we definitely wouldn't be here today because we learned from all of those experiences, and that gave us a platform to go on and play for the zonal level and then eventually represent.
I think like childhood memory, I think is just coming to CricMax. Like when I was younger, I think it would just be like a highlight of my day. Like, I'm in school and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to CricMax today. So I think like forget like any of the tournaments or any of the places I've been. I think like throughout the maybe like last 10 years, I think I really enjoyed coming to CricMax like every single day. Just like knowing that I'm gonna practice, I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna be with my friends. So I think that's something that like I really treasure, just coming to CricMax those countless.
I think for me, with childhood leagues and stuff like that, I think it really gave me my love and my passion for cricket. So these kind of leagues help us make friends and also create connections with other people. So I think just that, it really made me want to love the game more.
So our next question for you is, so you guys went to South Africa a couple of years ago for the U19 World Cup. Just share your experience and how it was like.
I mean, when we went to South Africa, we were like playing good competition, play games against India, Bangladesh. So just to see how much they practice, how much effort they've been putting in, and see how like them playing like that kind of level, it like really brings us and like our players especially want to compete against them and really want to bring our levels up too.
Yeah, I think South Africa was like an amazing experience. Playing against some of the guys who are now in IPL and playing in I say T20 and like knowing that, you know, I competed against those guys in like the under 19 level, I think it was really good experience. And, you know, it was also like a stepping point. Like now that I finished youth cricket, like it helped me give me an idea of like, you know, what I need to improve on, you know, what more I can focus on. And, you know, look up to some of the guys who I played against who are going to be like all over TV. So.
Yeah, I think similar to what Pranav was saying, a lot of these guys that we saw in the Under-19 World Cup, we're seeing now in all these different tournaments, and I think it also gave us a good perspective on, we thought we were here in terms of our cricket, but then when we went there, whether it was like good or bad, we saw that this is actually what it's like, and now we know like if we want to get to the next level, like where it is we need to work on, and like we saw just in terms of their preparation, in terms of the way they go about the game, we just like saw like how like teams like India operate at that level.
One more question is, what is one piece of advice you have to the younger generation, all these people who look up to you?
I think if I were to give one piece of advice, I'd say like don't stop enjoying the game. There's gonna be like a lot of times where you feel like there's like either a lot of pressure, you're gonna come through where maybe there's 4 or 5 games where you either don't take wickets, you don't score many runs, but if you remember that I started playing because I enjoy the game, I love going and bowling to these batsmen, I love going and batting, and just love timing the ball. I think that's the most important part, so just keep enjoying your cricket no matter what.
I think one piece of advice that I'd like to share is something that I got before I played in Under 19 World Cup, and it's a lot about like car headlights. Like in the nighttime, like car headlights, you can only see about like 20 meters in front of you. So that's kind of like life. Like you only worry about like what's right there, and like not about what's happening next week or this selection, that selection. So just worry about like what the car headlights can see. And I think that's really helped me in cricket and in life. So I think that's something that you guys should take away.
I think for me, one piece of advice I'll give is just to always have that self-belief and determination in yourself. Like things might not be going your way, you might not be having a good season, we might not just be scoring runs or getting wickets, but you should always know that you have that self-belief and determination in yourself, that you can put that hard work in to be able to output that and get to the next level. Like everybody has talent here, I can see that, and it's just about how much hard work and belief you have in yourself that can get you to that next level.
Thank you so much, guys. So hello everyone. We're gonna get started with the 2024 CricMax Award ceremony.
Today we'll be celebrating countless runs, heaps of wickets, brilliant catches, and teams that not only were champions, but also came very close.
And most importantly, some of our players invented new ways to get out this season. Alright, so we're going to start off with CricMax in numbers. So these numbers are from the NJ Hub games and the NAYCA game. So 11 of our CricMax teams participated in this tournament, 3 from under 11, 4 from under 13, 3 from under 15, and 1 team for under 17. There were around 240 players participating from CricMax. 5 of these players went to participate in the zonal games for under 13, 5 of them for under 15, and 1 of them went on to represent the NJ under 15 women's team, and 10 of them played in the zonal, regional, and national games for under 19. So we accumulated 7 trophies in these NAYCA games, and CricMax won in every single age category. We won 2 trophies in under 11, 2 in under 13, 2 in under 15, and 1 trophy for under 17. So before we get started with the individual awards, I just want to say for the under 11 age group, I think the most important thing is to just enjoy your cricket like those guys were saying, and just building the competitive nature, and don't take cricket too seriously in these games, and just enjoy the experiences. And as you get higher in the levels, you can start worrying about the results and all those other things. But just make sure you're enjoying the experience and enjoying the friendships that you build along the way.
So before we get started with the U11 awards, we'd like to call up Coach Krishna and Mr. Abhishek Pandey to give out these awards.
All right, to start off with the Under 11 Division B individual awards. The best batsman from the Under 11 Division B category was Yash Nahar with 212 runs.
I guess you could say scoring runs really runs in the Nahar family. This is the part where you guys laugh.
All right, next, so for the best bowler award was Zion Irfan with 25 wickets. Next, for the best fielder award, we have Sanvi Gare with 6 dismissals.
I think we know Sanvi is the best gade in the family.
And once again, for the MVP award, can we welcome Yash Nahar up to the stage?
So next up, we have our player recognitions for U11 Division A. And for our best batter, we have someone who's very charismatic, energetic, confident, and just a really good cricketer in general. Are there any guesses?
This is Adi or Samar Shah?
No, I was talking about Prashant Thakur. But on a serious note, Prashant Thakur is a really big reason as to why these two are so good at their age group and why they're improving at such a fast rate. But without further ado, our best batter for Division A is Aditya Shah with 446 runs.
When migraine strikes, do you question the truth?
Next up, for our best bowler, we have Manav Garg taking 24 wickets. Moving on to our best fielder award, we have Arjun Asrani with 10 dismissals. And finally, for our MVP, we have Arjun Asrani once again. Moving on to our team recognitions. For U11 Division B, there are a total of 12 teams with our CricMax Cardinals representing CricMax. And they finished as the runners-up. So a big round of applause to them. And we'd like to call up all the Cardinals on stage.
CricMax team recognitions for under 11 Division A. There were a total of 15 teams. CricMax Hawks had a really good season, but the CricMax Eagles were the winners for this tournament. Can we welcome all of them up to the stage?
Can we please call Mr. Abhishek Pandey to give the awards? Coach Rush. We would also like to call up CricMax Hawks, whoever's.
Also Coach Nero. Coach Nero.
So before we start with U13, we would like to call up Coach Neeraj and Mr. Sandeep Dumar.
under 13 Division B category, the best batter is Ridhan Modi with 444 runs. For the Best Bowler Award, I would like to welcome up my favorite and best Parmar, Keshav Parmar. So a quick story, when me and Madhav used to play under 13 together, Keshav used to be on the field on the sidelines, kicking the soccer ball around, and now every other day I see Keshav at CricMax bowling to Madhav and getting him out every other ball. So, full circle moment for me. For best fielder, we have Arish Balasubramanian with 9 dismissals. And once again, I would like to call up Ridhan Modi for MVP award.
Bhumit Uncle, with the amount of trophies Vedant is winning, I think it's time to invest in a new trophy case. Moving on to our player recognitions for U13 Division A. Starting off with our best batter, we have Alok Patel with 666 runs. And R requested Keshav to come up and take the trophy. Moving on to our best bowler for the U13 division, we have Akshay Ramchandani with 26 wickets.
So we request all siblings and specifically older siblings, if your sibling gets an award and you don't, please don't fight inside of CricMax. Please take that outside. This is mostly for Armand.
Moving on to our best fielder, we have Mahek Desai with 16 dismissals. Moving on to our MVP for the U13 Division A, Alok Patel once again. So now we're moving on to our team recognition, starting off with U13 Division B. There were a total of 12 teams, and our teams CricMax Cheetahs and CricMax Panthers representing CricMax. CricMax Cheetahs did really well throughout the tournament, but CricMax Panthers were our champions, and I remember it was a very tense final, one run off one ball. needed. And I remember watching from the live stream, and I can't tell you how tense that was. It was a crazy game. So I would like to call up all the Panthers onto the stage.
So next is our under 13 A division. For our team recognitions, CricMax Lions had a really good season, but unfortunately didn't get any of the trophies. Oh yeah, and the winners were the CricMax Tigers for the under 13 NJ Hub.
We'd like to request all the Tigers to come up on the stage. So before we move on to the U15 division, we would like to ask Mr. Santosh Sharma to speak a few words.
Alright guys, thank you everybody. Santi here. I still remember my first days of coming to New Jersey, and everybody usually when you shift from a state to a different state, the first thing we look for is what kind of apartment do you want to go, where do you want to live. What I did was I opened Google Maps, I started searching cricket. That's the first thing that I've done, and I've ended up in CricMax, my very first practice session. That's when I came up with Ashok sir, and ended up started practicing right at this facility. So I have my fondest memories of cricket starting in New Jersey right here. And then, so after that, I started getting associated with the U19 folks. I see Navdeep sitting right here, so that's how I got to know Arya. And as of last year, it was Preet who I've seen in the senior men's, under 23 and senior men's combined selections. Happy to have him and the team winning the National Elite Championship for last year. So Preet, Manoj and everybody, congratulations. What's commendable about our state, our East Coast, is we are hardly blessed with 4 or 5 months of outdoor season. Whereas if you go to the West Coast, they have California states and Texas, they have round the year. So they get to practice 11 to 12 months, whereas we have hardly 5 months of training happening, and yet we go on to lift the coveted cup. So it's not easy. Some of the carom balls I've seen Preetha ball as he's literally foxed the batters. I think I've seen him practice that. Some of the inputs coming from the likes of Sushant. It all goes in form of parents' blessings. That's something that really happened last year. Most of the international players being supplied to USA cricket, I think New Jersey has to be really proud of what we have done over the last 17 years, all put together. We have the likes of Jesse, Monank, and then now I'm sure we have some more coming from this room. 5 years down the line, we're pretty sure there are going to be 1 or 2 coming from this facility. So looking out to the future, I think everybody needs especially the players. I'm not going to bore you too much, but guys, thank you for the mic. Back to you.
Before we start the U15 awards, we would just like to call up Sandy and Coach Preet just to give the awards.
So for the under 15 Division B, the best batter was Arnav Gurde with 307 runs.
Akshay, can you come collect the award?
For the best bowler award, we have Akshay Ramchandani with 14 wickets. For the best fielder award, we have Varun Srivastava with 11 dismissals. And for the MVP, we have Siddharth Krishna.
So now we're moving on to our player recognitions for U15 Division A. Starting off with our best batter, we have none other than Adit Kappa with 629 runs. Next up, for our best bowler, we have Taman Dilip with 18 wickets. So Taman was actually a U13 player when he got this award. It just shows you how much hard work and effort he's put in throughout the past couple of years to achieve this award. It's no easy thing, performing outside of your age group and nonetheless becoming best bowler, so a job well done to him. Next up, for our best fielder, we have Vihan Froggy Mehta with 14 dismissals. And for our MVP, once again, we have Adit Kappa. So now we're moving on to our team recognitions. For U15 Division B, there were a total of 6 teams, with our CricMax Rangers representing CricMax, and they finished as the runners-up. And just a fun fact, they scored the highest amount of runs in an EYCL game with 417, so a big round of applause to them. We'd like to call up all the best
For our team recognition for under 15 Division A, we have the CricMax Crushers, but the CricMax Destroyers were the winners of this tournament. Can we request all of the CricMax Destroyers players to come up? quick word.
Uh, First of all, congratulations to Destroyers. I have been with these guys since they were under 13, and the most important thing what I see in them is the hard work and the dedication. Because without that, it is not at all possible. They have been dominating right from under 13, and they have grown really well. And actually a proud moment for us because almost 3 to 4 players from Destroyers represented the under 15 nationals. So that was one success which I always feel proud about. And Destroyers will always continue this legacy of winning every year. We'll give our best and we'll keep working hard. Thank you.
So before we start the under 17 awards, we would like to have Mr. Sushant come up and have a few words.
Hi guys, thanks for having me here. Congratulations to everyone. So the way the cricket is growing here, it's amazing. I've been here from last 20-25 years. The way I've seen the cricket growing, I've seen so many people playing as well as retiring, and now I'm seeing the new generation of cricket players which have come into the scene now. From last couple of years, what I've seen, the way it is going is amazing. Parents, kudos to you guys, the way you put effort, and the coaches, like you have been working entire year to make these players come to this point. So congratulations to everyone. I feel cricket is it started here. There's a lot more to come. So I think it will not disappoint you guys being involved in cricket. So only thing you have to do is focus and have the discipline to play well. That's all you can do. Just keep doing that. Parents, again, so it's amazing job you guys do. Coaches, it's like a thankless job, but amazing. So congratulations to everyone. Good luck to everyone.
And Coach Raj, can you come up to present the awards?
So for our player recognitions for U17, starting off with our best batter, we have Adik Kappa once again with 165 runs. Next up for our best bowler, we have Arman Ramchandani with 7 wickets.
I know it's a big sigh of relief for Arman that he's not going home empty-handed after his brother picked up 2 awards.
Next up, we have our best fielder. Once again, Adik Kappa with 3 dismissals. So, Adik got best fielder, but apparently when it comes to my bowling, he never seems to take the catches. So, I don't know. And for MVP, once again, we have Adik Kappa.
And for the team recognition awards for the A division for under 17, out of the 6 teams, the CricMax Dominators were the winners. Can we welcome all the CricMax Dominators to come to the stage? Thank you.
So now we'll be moving on to our travel tournaments. And what you're about to see shows that not only are we a force in New Jersey, but we're also a force outside of New Jersey.
We go with the dominating mindset wherever we go to any tournament. And but the most important thing is we stay humble, and more often than not, we come home with the trophies. And this is a big thanks to Ashok and all the coaches for teaching us these morals and creating this amazing platform for us.
So we're starting off with MLC Junior Memorial Day 2024. And our CricMax Eagles were our winners in the U11 division, and this was played in NJ. So a round of applause to them. Our CricMax Destroyers were our U15 winners, and this was played in Atlanta. So a round of applause to them. And for our best batsman, we have Aditya Shah scoring 189 runs in the U11 division.
We would like to welcome up Coach Dwayne to present these awards.
Next up, we're going to Summer Derby 2024, and this was played in Atlanta, Georgia. Some player recognitions are Summer Shah taking 7 wickets and securing the best bowler. So a round of applause to him. Next up, we have Mahek Desai scoring 162 runs and securing the best batter right. And for our U15 division, once again, we have Adit Kappa taking 15 wickets and securing best bowler and MVP for the tournament. Just a fun fact, Adit took 3 fivers in a row for this tournament, and I haven't taken one in my life yet, so I think it shows a lot about how hard it is to take one.
It's okay, Malvin, it'll come someday.
Moving on to our MLC Junior Thanksgiving. This was played in Austin, Texas, and Arwa Lok Patel scored 329 runs in 4 games, securing best batter and MVP. This included a 190 not out where he single-handedly chased down the target, so a brilliant job to him.
Next, we're moving on to the Virginia Premier League. So the CricMax Eagles were the under-11 winners for this tournament. A big round of applause for them. Arush Balasubramanian bagged the Best Bowler Award, taking 9 wickets during this tournament. And for the Best Batter and MVP award for U11 was Hridan Modi. For the under-15 BPL tournament, the CricMax Destroyers were the winners of this tournament. So the best bowler for this tournament was Avi Banker with 8 wickets. Anyone from this team can come up and collect this award. Harsh. And for the best batsman award, we have R. Shah with 182 runs in 4 games. For the MVP award, we have our own Madhav Parmar. Madhav played a really crucial knock in the final to make sure that the team stitched together a good total, and he also bowled an amazing spell with the ball, keeping the opposition quiet and making sure he led the team home to victory. So for the VPL Under-17 tournament, the CricMax Dominators were the runners-up. It was a very, very close final, and it was a small defeat in the final. So for the best fielder, we have Puranjay Yadav with 7 dismissals. For the best bowler award, we have Nimai Bachu with 10 wickets. This was Nimai's first tournament with CricMax, and he really showed up in the semifinals, picking up a 6-wicket haul on an AstroTurf wicket as an off spinner. It was an amazing bowling spell to make sure we got into the final. Next was the California Cricket Festival. The Under-17 CricMax Destroyers were the runners-up in this tournament. On a really challenging Maryless wicket, they put up an amazing one. Now moving on to the NYCT tournament that took place in Houston, Texas. For the CricMax Destroyers, the Under-15, Chirag Bindin Gunnaval picked up 9 wickets, earning the best bowler for the tournament.
Zero, Matt.
So next up, before we get started, we would like to call up Coach Birju for the awards. So starting off with our player recognitions for the U19 Regional Championship.
So first for the Under-13, we have, so this was between 3 states, and we had so many players that represented the NJ Under-13 team, which was not an easy task. And leading from the front, we had Arav Patel, who led the USA NJ U13 team to victory. Other players for this team from CricMax were Advait Patel, Taman Dilip, Akshay Ramchandani, and Varun Srivastava. Please come up. So next we have the Under 15 National Championship. And first off, we have Madhav Parmar, who led the USA NJ Under 15 team to victory, making us the best day in the whole entire country. Under 15. So Madhav wasn't in the side for the year before this, for the NJ Under 15 side, but now he was the captain and led the team to victory, and showing that they were the best team in all of NJ, and it shows you how the hard work and perseverance and never giving up hope is something that you always need.
Okay, so I was told to speak a few words. Yeah. So, yeah, like Adit said, I was not included in the 2023 NJU15 team. And last year, I was fortunate enough to not only be able to play, but to lead the side, which I'm forever grateful to the selection community, to all the coaches, and to all my teammates. But this victory was not just about me or any one individual. It was about a team effort and how every single player communicated and put their hand up during crucial times to win us games. Cricket really is a team sport, and I think throughout this tournament we really showed that, our team bonding. It wasn't an easy process. We had to get through regionals to get to nationals. Regionals, we almost actually didn't make nationals. We got through based on that run rate, and through nationals, we knew that we were one of the top 4 teams, so we knew that it was going to be a tough challenge. But we had countless meetings, countless practice sessions. So to all the parents, I'm very thankful. Without you guys, none of this would have been possible. But yeah, to all the teammates, bonded really well together, and it showed throughout the entire nationals. We emerged as the top team in all 4 in U15 nationals. So I'm very grateful for that. Grateful for all my teammates. And just to the next generation, or the next people going to U15, just have fun. Don't take any pressure on yourselves. The main goal is to get to USA Cricket and play for the men's team. So this is just a small, hump on the road. There's nothing to take pressure about for this tournament. If you don't get selected, or if you do get selected, it's not really a big deal. Just keep your head up, keep having fun, keep working hard, and play without pressure, and just have fun.
So some of the other players from CricMax that represented this NJ Under 15 side were R. Shah, Vihan Mehta, Vibhu Karthik, and Samad Khalid. We have a special gift for all of these players. So next we have the award for Mahek Desai, who represented the NJ Under 15 Women's Team.
We hope to see her in the red, white, and blue very soon. So now we're moving on to our player recognitions for players who represented New Jersey in the U19 Regional Championship. Starting off with Aditya Agarwal, Ashwath Gurumurthy, Josh Shah, Satish Jain, Mukund Rao, and Nimai Bachu. So if you guys could just come up.
Maya no.
So now we're moving on to players who represented the East Zone in the U19 National Championship, starting off with Adit Kappa. So a fun fact, Adit actually played with a fractured finger throughout this tournament, which he did not know about, and he ended up bagging 13 wickets, and he got MVP honors in this tournament. So it just shows you how determined he was to play through the pain and make the USA Under-19 squad. So a big round of applause for him. Next up, we have Amrinder Singh Gill. Amrinder was the highest run scorer in this tournament, batting through crucial times on very tricky wickets, so a big round of applause to him. We have Arya Garg, who this is not his first time representing USA Cricket, but his second time, so a big round of applause to him. And last but not least, we have Puranjay Yadav, who bowled brilliantly throughout the entire tournament.
Ashok sir, can you come up to present the awards for captain?
So starting off, we have.
So these captains are the people that say, I've got your back, and the people you turn to in all situations, and they make sure that you're comforted as a player in these squads. I want to award this and make sure that they're
So starting off, we have Ilhan Chimal, CricMax Cardinals. We have Arjun Asrani at CricMax Hawks. We have Mahek Desai of both CricMax Eagles and CricMax Lions. have Arav Alok Patel of both CricMax Tigers and the MJ team for U13. We have Radhan Modi of CricMax Panthers. And we have Raghav Rao of CricMax Cheetahs. We'd like to call up Yash Nahar as well because they shared, him and Ilhan shared captaincy throughout the Cardinals. So. Next up, we have Adik Kappa of CricMax Destroyers. We have Kartikeya Gade of CricMax Crushers. We have Siddiq Krishna of CricMax Rangers.
Everyone clap, please.
Next up, we have Ashwath Gurumurthy of CricMax Dominators.
And lastly but not least, we have Madhav Parmar, who's the captain of the NJ Under 15 side.
So before we call up the coaches, we would like Mr. Vinay Bimjiani to come up to the stage, please.
I'll come.
Coach Dipesh.
So next up, we're going to call up all our coaches, and these are the people that we turn to in all situations. They don't give us just advice about cricket, but they give us advice about life, and they've taught us to be not just better cricketers, but also better human beings. A big round of applause. So first, we have Coach Preet Shah. have Coach Raj Desai. Next, Coach Neeraj Prajapati. Next, Coach Krishna Natarajan. Next is Coach Sailesh. Next, Ashok sir. Next, we have Coach Dwayne. Last but not least, we have Coach Birju. And Coach Birju, we would like for you to have a few words to all of our youngsters.
Good evening, everyone. I like this system that new coach comes and they give straight away the award. Okay, jokes apart. It's been privileged to be here in a special evening. This is not about the awards and medals. This is about the commitment, growth, and the spirit of cricket that they have carried away in the last season. This is my second season here, and I can see the talent here, the skill level, a hunger of grow as a cricketer in every kid here. The sense of commitment, hard work. I'm sure this young talent will touch the sky in the coming years. The talent level here is very impressive, and as you know, success doesn't come alone. Of course, there is a role of coach, but the parents also working hard along with the kids. The commitment level of the parents are also commendable. Your contribution to CricMax, your kid, is appreciated very well. Once again, congratulations to everyone. So keep working hard, stay humble, and chase your dream. Thank you very much.
And next, we would like to have Coach Pritesh up to say a few words.
Thank you, kids. You guys will always be kids for me. I know many of you doesn't know me here, and for many of you who knows me here, they knows me like with
oh, this is Kush's dad. So I like to be known like I'm Kush's dad, because I'm always hustling on the sideline and the boundaries, yelling at your kids. So don't feel bad because I'm yelling at them, because I want them to win, because they will bring a big smile. But at the end of the day, this is a journey that each and every one of your kid is going to cherish for the rest of their life. Every win or every lose we do or we take it like a champion, right? That's what it matters. At the end of the day, this is a team sport, and every one of each of these kids, they will have to contribute in order to either win or not win. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we go home learning something new. So I know I was told that I'm supposed to deliver a closing speech, so I'll try. First of all, I don't know if you guys know, but since we started CricMax, we have produced 9 US under-19 players. So 9 of them who played US under-19 from CricMax. Also, there are players who are associated with our academy. Of course, some of them are very senior. They have played good cricket back in India, but they are associated with our academy. And they're in the current US team, and there are about 5 players in current US national men's team who are also associated with CricMax, along with a couple of under-19s that they are playing. So it is a very proud moment for me when we planted this seed. And you know, when I love mango, my daughter loves mango. So you know, when you plant a mango tree, you want to make sure you get a lot of mangoes out of it, right? Because you want to enjoy it. And this is what we wanted to do. And I feel like the dream is coming true slowly and steadily. However, I feel like when I look at in the audience, I feel like we're going to accelerate that growth. So every year, we're going to keep on giving good talent, good players to US cricket. And the thanks does not goes to CricMax, honestly. Thanks goes to all of you parents, because you guys spend a lot of time here with your kids, and we really appreciate it. Every time I walk in here and I see parents coaching them. Here we have one of the coach here, Viraj. I see him 7 days a week here with both of his daughters, and I saw their cricket when they first came to CricMax, and I see them now. I'm like, man, they play damn good cricket. I'm afraid to even bowl to Mahek, because I feel like she's gonna smash me around all around the ground. So that's how good she has gotten. And biggest doesn't goes to CricMax. It goes to parent Viraj, and then again all the coaches who are training these kids under their watchful eyes. So I want all of your parents, all the parents, to know that please be patient with your kids. Of course, including me. I often am not. I'll be vocally self-critical. However, I think being patient with your kid and cherishing what they know today and figuring out what they're going to get to next level, that is very important. Because if we keep on pushing them very, very hard to their limit, they may stop playing cricket. And that's what we don't want that. So something I really urge all of you, take your time, because we have a prime example here in this crowd. Okay, and I'll ask you how many people of them know. This person has actually started playing cricket, like a serious cricket, at age of 18. And of course, all of your kids have started playing cricket at age of 8. He started playing cricket, serious cricket, at age of 18, but yet he represented India. Any guesses who it is in this crowd? That's true, but Coach Ashok Patel has also done the same. He started playing cricket at very, very late age. It's not a late, in my opinion. However, compared to your kids, you guys started around 8 years. He started 10 years later. He still represented India. So everybody, and this is what Coach Ashok often says to us, every kid excels at a different age. So it's not that, okay, my kid excelled today when he was 11, and why somebody else's kid is not excelling at 11. The other kid may excel at 13 or 15, but you just have to keep on nourishing that tree, right? That when we put a tree, we just have to keep on taking care of it, and fruits will come. Trust me, it will come, and keep working hard. And that's all I want to say. Thank you very much for all you parents. I don't want to bore you with a lot of things, but before we go, I'm the only one standing between dinner and you guys, so I won't hold you much. But before we go, I do want to thank some of the supporters, because as you know, every event has the volunteers, and without those volunteers, it won't be successful. So I do want to thank the volunteers, and please come in, and I would like to give a bouquet. So Shobha, please come on the stage. Thank you for taking amazing pictures. When I take pictures, they don't, trust me, it stays on my phone or on my Google account, nobody sees it. So thank you. Sir. Somebody please take a picture. Karthik, please come on stage. Thank you. These are the individuals who are making this event possible for us. So, Dhiren. Thank you, Dhiren bhai. Krishna, I know he's not here. Tejas. Thank you, Tejas bhai. Run, all, else you'll get run out. Thank you. Manish. Okay, I think he may not be here. Viraj. So he plays multiple roles. So all your parents learn from him. He's a coach, he's an event helper, and he's a dad. Shailesh. Shailesh also plays multiple roles. Thank you for setting this event up and taking the initiative, because we are thoroughly enjoying it. And last but not least, Adi and Madhav. Sorry, we don't have a bouquet for you. Thank you, Adi and Madhav. It was great. But one thing I noted that, Adi tried to tell Madhav that, or Madhav said, Adi took 5 fifers or 3 fifers and I never got one. But Madhav, I'll tell you one thing. When fifer rains, it'll rain like a hell. Because I know a person in this room, I'm not going to say the name, that person has not taken a fifer for 6 years, but there was a 1 year he took a 6 fifers. So don't worry, the day will come, the year will come, and you are going to take a lot of fifers.
I'm pretty sure that person is close to the pitch. And thank you everyone for waiting. Dinner is served now. You guys can go.
ચાલે જવું મતવા આવજો
એ તો ફ્લેર અપ અને અપ ડાઉન થયા જ કરશે સ્ટેરોઇડ વગર